Hey everyone, Braden here at Airless Cool 9. I had a quick video that I wanted to do and share some information with you guys that I was able to uncover. So the D&D Beyond articles that were talking about all the classes so far, each of them have had a some indication of Epic Boons that will be in the 2024 Player's Handbook, and I wanted to showcase the 9 that they have seemingly confirmed in those articles so far. So the first boon is the boon of combat prowess. Well, actually, I should say that there's supposed to be 12 of these epic boons in the player's handbook. But these are the ones that I was able to find hidden in the articles that they mentioned or talked about. And so I've kind of summarized them here for everyone. So the boon of combat prowess increases one ability score by 1 to a maximum of 30. Also, whenever you miss with an attack roll, you can decide to hit instead, but you can only do this once per turn. Yeah, once per turn. It recharges at the start of your next turn. So this is an example of one of the epic boons. The other one that I found is called the Boon of Dimensional Travel. You can increase an ability score by 1 up to a max of 30. And immediately after you take the attack or magic action, you can teleport up to 30 feet, which is pretty nice. The next one that I found was the Boon of Fate. You increase one ability score of by 1 to a maximum of 30. And when you or another creature within 60 feet of you succeeds or fails on a d20 test, this is an ability check, attack roll, or a saving throw, you can roll 2d4, and then you get to add or subtract the result from the d20 roll. And once you use the ability, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest or roll for initiative. So that's actually a pretty neat ability. Boon of Irresistible Offense. This increases your strength or dexterity score by 1 to a max of 30. And bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage that you deal ignores resistance. Additionally, when you roll a 20 on an attack roll, you can deal additional damage equal to the ability score you increased with the feat. So that's a pretty beefy epic boon right there. Boon of the Night Spirit. Increase one ability score by 1 to a maximum of 30. While in dim light or darkness, you have resistance to all damage except psychic and radiant. And as a bonus action, you can give yourself the invisible condition. This is a pretty interesting one. These next two, the Boon of Skill and the Boon of Speed, I found mentions of what they do, but it didn't say whether or not they increased an ability score. I want to assume that they give an increase of 1, but it didn't say for sure, so I can't guarantee that. But the Boon of Skill apparently grants proficiency in all skills, and it gives you an expertise in any one of those skills. The Boon of Speed lets you disengage as a bonus action, and it also increases your speed by 30 feet, which is pretty nice. This one is interesting. The Boon of Spell Recall. You can increase your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma score by 1 to a maximum of 30. And whenever you cast a spell with a level 1 to 4 spell slot, you roll a d4, and if the roll matches the spell level, you don't expend the spell slot. So there's a good chance of that popping off. It's a 25% chance every time you cast a spell 1st through 4th level. So that's an interesting one there. And the last one that I was able to see, or able to find, was the Boon of True Sight. You increase one ability score by 1 to a max of 30, and it gives you true sight out to a radius of 60 feet, which is pretty significant. So all in all, I think these are 2, 3, 9. These are supposedly 9 of the 12 epic boons that will appear in the player's handbook. But this is the information that I could find on these named ones. Um, so that is all I have for this video. If you like these, please feel free to like the video, subscribe if you want more content, and let me know if you enjoy these and which one you're most excited for in the comments. Until then, I will catch you all later, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.